Hey ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another fragrance review. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and today I am joined by my good friend Carlos from the channel Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. Carlos.
I was going to
we can pound it too.
Right.
So Carlos is here in Jersey City. He decided to visit me today, and I'm super excited to review this fragrance. It's actually your bottle, so
Yes.
I want to thank you so much for introducing me to it.
Yeah, I wanted you to do it for your channel. I think your adolescents needed a little House of Matriarch in the house.
Yeah, it does. And actually, you're the second guy to try to put me onto this house. Actually, the third guy. I know there was Timmy, and he introduced him to me. And then Freddie gave him his official sample set. And I'm smelling them all, and there's Coco Blanc, which I love.
One of my favorites.
And then now you just had me smell this one, and I think it's awesome.
Yes.
So I'm excited to talk to you guys a little bit about it. I'm not going to rate it because I didn't really get a chance to wear it out and everything, so I have to assess the longevity and the projection. So I'm just going to go ahead and give you kind of like a pseudo first impression. So Christi Meshell is a perfumer.
Gorgeous woman from Seattle.
Yeah, he actually interviewed her on his channel.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave a link to that video down below, so definitely make sure to go check it out, and also subscribe to Carlos if you haven't. And it was released in 2013. The company itself, or the house itself, was established in 2009. And this one in particular is classified as an oriental fragrance. So it has notes like frankincense, myrrh. There's a little bit of sweet myrrh in here, also known as a Papanax. You have some assorted woodsy notes. You have agarwood. There's also a really strong note of tea. You have vanilla. You have some spices. And that just about sums it up. So the first thing I want to know is, does this last?
It lasts for a very long time.
Does it?
It lasts for a very long time, like 10 hours.
Oh my gosh.
It persists and persists and persists on skin. I think this is a great fragrance.
Yeah.
But it's not a mass appeal fragrance. It's a very...
Oh, I agree. Yeah.
It's a very like meditative. It's very ritualistic, if you will.
Yeah.
And it's a bit of an acquired taste. But if you like incense, it's a great offering.
I love it. When I smelled it for the first time, I was immediately reminded of like an amouage or something.
You said
Thinking
that?
of
You
like
did?
I did, right? Interlude Man or Epic Man or one of these really bold, aggressive, spicy powerhouse types of fragrances. Actually, if I can throw in a little, there is one fragrance out there that it kind of reminds me of, and I don't know if it's the tea or whatever. It kind of reminds me, and I know this is going to sound crazy, but like a niche version of Girl by Pharrell Williams.
Okay.
The Comme des Garçons scent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah. I own that. I really like it.
That was I think my first video for BFL.
Was it really? Stop.
It was either that or the Patchouli Absolute. They came out within a few days of each other, so that holds a special place in my heart, that particular fragrance.
Yeah, and I love that fragrance. I think, what Comme des Garçons has been doing is incredible.
May I just side note?
Yeah, please.
They're re-releasing their library, like the synthetic line and
Are they really?
Yeah, all of the stuff that was vaulted, they're bringing back out.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
So that's something to look forward to.
It's so funny because just the other day somebody was talking about the Red series, and they were pretty disappointed over the
Sequoia is a very
discontinuation,
popular one.
Sequoia is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, really good news. So with this one, I guess 10 plus hours, it projects really well too, jumps up off the skin. You use some really great adjectives. You said it's meditative, it's spiritualistic, and I totally get that when I smell this. Now, on online fragrance forums, olibanum, aka frankincense, is dubbed as the most concentrated note. To me, olibanum has a very distinct smell. It has like a lemony pine smell. It's resinous, it's ritualistic, and for me, I think maybe it's the other notes in there, the other resins, and maybe the tea that's coming off kind of strong in this, and I love it. I still do love it. A Papanax, aka sweet myrrh, has a bit of a sweeter smell. I think of fragrances like Jubilation 25 by Amouage.
I smell sweetness here on my skin, not so much. And I
really?
typically amp sweet, but I clearly smell something sweet here. Have you ever heard of a botanica? It's like where they sell like
flowers and
yeah,
sure.
This has that kind of botanica smell.
Yeah, it does. It does. That's interesting. It smells like a medley or like a hodgepodge, but a really nice blend of all of these different ingredients. And it's interesting because when you smell it, you cannot really pinpoint on one individual note, but it's like they work in really good harmony with one another. It's quite an interesting fragrance if you ever get a chance to try it, and I know they have samples and whatnot, but
she offers samples for sure.
It's really interesting.
Also, Devotion, she just recently started, I'm not sure if it's a line of incense, but this particular fragrance comes in a cone version.
Oh, is it the cones?
Yeah. I meant to bring it, and I completely forgot along with this, but yeah, it's really good. It smells just like the fragrance. Actually, when we did our interview, she was burning it. It was like I was engulfed in the cloud of Devotion incense.
That is awesome.
Devotion's a great name for this.
Yeah,
I think because it's just a, just like I don't know,
devoted to like a higher being or like energy,
or just getting in line with the universe, just
aligning your inner chakras, right? No, it's really cool. Listen, I love it. For me, it starts off really smoky. I actually thought there was like nargamoda or cypriol oil in here or something, just like really smoky. And then it begins to mellow down. The tea comes out and it becomes very meditative, like you said. And then in the dry down, it does become a little bit sweet. And I'm just going off of that one day because you had left this at my house a few days ago. And I'm very fortunate for that. But it smells great. I mean, I really can't comment on anything negative about it, with the exception that I don't think it's a very wearable scent in terms of a casual, day-to-day, in your standard, typical work environment kind of a scent.
You never know. Listen, yesterday was Ash Wednesday, and I wore Comme des Garçons, as a matter of fact, Avignon.
Oh, yes.
And I thought I was just going to enjoy it for myself. I got 2 compliments.
Really?
Yes. But same chick, 2 compliments when I walked by, and then when I walked in, said, "Wow, you really smell good." So it works.
Yeah.
So you never know. But I wouldn't wear something like this to work. I don't think this would be my day off, or if I'm around town. But to work, the girls like their freshies. This doesn't fall into the freshie thing.
I hear you.
This falls more into the artistic perfumery thing.
100%.
And it is what it is, and she has a huge line, so this is not the only offering from her, but she actually was one of the first natural perfumers, because her line is natural, right? Mostly natural.
Yeah.
To be picked up by Nordstrom, they have a collection there. You can look. This is part of that, and this is the new packaging, because they used to be in different bottles. This is
It looks very nice. It looks very nice.
Yeah, so I'm really glad I got you to
thank you, Carlos. I really appreciate that. I love it. Everything from the smoky top to the sweet, warm, resinous base. I think it's a really well put together scent. Nothing is used in too strong of a concentration. I think the blend of notes is just, it works together really, really well in really great harmony. And I think, for me as a school teacher, like, again, I wouldn't wear this to work because I know my students will probably have like some kind of a fit, or they'll start choking or whatever.
Little brats.
Yeah, but this is the kind of scent that I'm so excited to get home, just so I can put on a ton of sprays and sit on the couch. But that's not to say that you can't wear this out in public. I think it takes a certain individual with a certain level of confidence in oneself.
I would say it's probably better for colder months. I like to use incense and somewhat bolder or
Yeah.
in the colder months.
Yeah, totally. I would not wear this in the dead of summer. No. You're going to turn some heads. But in any case, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Carlos, thank you again for coming over and for introducing me to this beauty.
My pleasure.
It really does mean a lot. And once again,
Christi, Meshell, I talk about you. See, honey?
Yeah, he does. No, on several occasions. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate that. I'm going to leave information to this company down below. I'm also going to leave information to Carlos's channel down below. So definitely make sure to go check it out. Also, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know, have you ever tried this company? If so, what are your thoughts about it? What is your favorite scent? Or I'll do what you do. If you haven't tried anything from this company, just leave a comment down below and tell us what is one thing that you liked about this video. I just love your interaction, and I love replying to the comments. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe for future videos. Remember to enable notifications, and we smell well so you can smell good, and we'll see you in the next episode. Take care, everybody.